How's it going, car people? It's Lucas here, back with another video. Today I present to you this 2017 Ford Mustang Ecoboost Convertible. As always, I will start it up, show you the engine, as well as show you around the interior and the exterior of the car. So, here's the key fob. Let's go ahead and get started. Upon unlocking, you get welcome lights on the front as well as the back. Every American spec 6th generation Mustang does come standard with remote start. To activate it, just make sure the vehicle is locked, and then hit the button twice. Also, if you unlock the car, then hold down the unlock button, you can actually roll down all of the windows at the same time. Now, unfortunately, you cannot roll the windows back up with the key fob, so to do that, you would need to go to the interior and roll them up. A smart key access system is standard on the 6th generation Mustang, accessible on both of the door handles. To use it, make sure you have the key fob on you. As you can see, the car is currently unlocked. To lock it, just touch the rib portion. And to unlock, just wait a little bit and then touch behind the handle. The windows in this car are also frameless, and drop down a little to clear the door frame upon opening the door. This Mustang is finished off in a magnetic gray metallic exterior and comes paired with the ebony leather interior. Along with the smart key access system, push button start is standard on the 6th generation Mustang via the red highlighted button in the console. So to start, just have the key fob inside the car, put your foot on the brake, and then hit the button to start. So, let's go ahead and cut on the headlights, fog lights, and hazards. The front two windows are fully automatic. So, let's go ahead and check out the exterior of the Mustang. If you close the door with the key fob on you, the horn will beep twice to let you know that the key fob has left the interior of the car. The Ford Mustang is a series of American automobiles produced by Ford. It started production in 1964 for the 1965 model year and is currently the longest produced Ford car nameplate. The Mustang has seen 6 generations since its launch, with the 6th being in production since July 2014 for the 2015 model year. On November 17, 2019, Ford announced an electric SUV version of the Mustang called the Mustang Mach-E, which made its first appearance at the 2019 Los Angeles Auto Show and started production last year. The start of production for the 6th generation Mustang marked the 50th anniversary of the Mustang's continuous production. It received a facelift for the 2018 model year, which included a slight redesign and a revised engine lineup. There were 5 different models of the 6th generation Mustang available from launch: V6, EcoBoost, GT, Shelby GT350, and the Shelby GT350R. The V6 was discontinued after the 2017 model year, along with the engine being dropped. In 2020, the Shelby GT500, the more powerful version of the GT350, was introduced. On the exterior of this Mustang EcoBoost, you'll find projector headlights, LED daytime running lights, front fog lights, body-colored side mirrors and door handles, LED tail lights, a backup camera, dual-exit exhausts, and 18-inch 5 double-spoke alloy wheels on Goodyear Assurance 235/50 R18 tires. As far as dimensions, length is 188.5 inches, width is 75.4 inches, height is 54.9 inches, and the wheelbase is 107.1 inches. Curb weight is 4,149 pounds. The Mustang EcoBoost is powered by a 2.3-liter, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine. It produces 310 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 320 pound-feet of torque at 3,000 RPM. It does 0 to 100 kilometers an hour or 0 to 62 miles an hour in 5.8 seconds and has a top speed of 233 kilometers an hour or 145 miles an hour. With a fuel tank size of 59 liters or 15.6 gallons, estimated fuel economy for the Mustang Ecoboost Convertible Automatic in liters per 100 kilometers is 11.2 city, 7.8 highway, and 9.8 combined. In miles per gallon, that is 21 city, 30 highway, and 24 combined. The Mustang is rear-wheel drive. So let's go ahead and put the top down and get a few clips with the top down. So to put it down, you twist this, and then you hold down this button right here. All the windows will roll down, and down goes the top. You have an 8-way adjustable driver's seat on the Mustang. You have power slide, height adjustment, 2-way power lumbar, as well as manual recline. You do have Mustang door sills down below. The door panels are mostly leather padded. Chrome interior door handle, power locks, power windows, power mirrors, chrome accented speakers, little storage compartment, headlight switch, sunglass container, and your interior trunk release. So, let's go ahead, hop inside, do a few revs, and see how she sounds. So let's go ahead and put the top back up. Just hold this down right here, and the top will come back. Then you just pull, lock it in place, and then roll the windows up. And just like that, you are nice and sealed inside of your Mustang convertible. You do get dual zone automatic climate control, fan speed, temperature settings for the driver and passenger, front and rear defrost, maximum front defrost, maximum AC as well, recycling. You do have tri-stage heated and cooled seats for the driver and passenger. Overall, it's very simple to use. As far as the infotainment system, it wasn't working at the time I was filming this video, as the vehicle was due for a software update that could only be installed at the Ford dealer. Unfortunately, I had already left by the time that appointment came around, but if you want to know more about the infotainment system, you can check out my video on the 2016 Mustang Ecoboost Fastback, as that video covers it. However, you do have seat track buttons, your volume knob, tuning knob, as well as your eject button for the CD player. Overall, it's a very nice system. Your hazard switch, traction control on and off, steering modes as well as different driving modes, 2 USB inputs down here, 12-volt power outlet. This Mustang is equipped with a 6-speed automatic transmission with sport mode and manual shiftability via the paddle shifters on the steering wheel, and upon entering reverse, you do have a backup camera with guidance lines, parking brake, chrome accented cup holders, storage with another USB input and a power outlet, your glove box, 3-spoke design, leather wrapped steering wheel, nice and fluid power steering, all of your audio controls, as well as Bluetooth phone and voice recognition, cruise control, as well as all of the buttons for the display on the gauge cluster. If you go to gauge mode, you can see a bunch of info on the vehicle, such as data on the oil pressure, temperature, the voltage. You can see the range as well, the tire pressure, and a bunch of other things. Right here you can see some data on your fuel economy, as well as your trip meters. You've got some of the track apps, like an acceleration timer, a lap timer, stuff like that. You can also view the results. You've got driver assistances, as well as the settings. For the vehicle itself, you go to My Color, you can actually change the color of the lights on the gauges, as well as the ambient lighting. You can set everything accordingly. You've also got some of the display settings. Very nice. Overall, pretty easy to use. Tachometer, engine temperature, shift indicator, speedometer, and fuel gauge. In the bottom left corner of the display, you can see your odometer. This vehicle has just under 53,000 kilometers on it. You got little tweeters on the A-pillars. Garage home link. Sun visor with vanity mirror and light. Auto dimming rearview mirror. Your front interior lights. The button for your power top, as I showed you earlier. All right. So let's go ahead and shut it down. And we'll check out the back seat. To gain access to the back seat, pull on the little lever right here behind the seat. It will flip forward, and then you use the power slide function to slide it forward, giving you more room. Now obviously, the driver's seat is quite a bit farther forward than a normal person would sit, but you can see right there, the driver's seat is in its farthest back position. There's pretty much no room back there, and the driver's seat would definitely not be able to go all the way back with me sitting back here. I'm about 6'1", by the way. I do not have much headroom though, but you know, it's something I can live with. It would probably be a different story with the top down. So overall, it isn't too bad here in the back seat of the Mustang convertible. Storage pockets on the backs of each of the front seats, but besides that, there's not much else to see back here. You do have coat hooks on the backs of the front headrests. Alright, and that's it for the back seat. Let's go ahead and check out trunk space. Trunk space in the regular Mustang is 13.5 cubic feet, but for the convertible it shrinks down to 11.4 cubic feet. There is not much to be found inside the trunk besides storage under the trunk floor and the emergency release required on all US spec vehicles by law. Alright, and that is going to wrap up the tour of the 2017 Ford Mustang Ecoboost Convertible. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.